أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, praise and blessings of Almighty God be on the seal of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his companions, and all those that follow his footsteps from now until the day of Qiyamah. You're welcome to another special session of Basic English 101 class, which is one of our National Geographic Learning Series, World English Intro. Today, Allah's willing, we're going to delve into Unit 2, having finished with Unit 1. Today, we're going to start Unit 2. And Unit 2 is all about jobs. So, we're going to know and learn most of the vocabulary used to talk about jobs and employment, and then we'll see different kind of occupation in this unit and much more. I want you to pause the video, match these words with the pictures below. Pause the video and do this exercise. All right. If you're done, I want you to check your answers. Oscar is a teacher. Un is an artist. Jane, engineer. Daijun, a chef. And Jean, a taxi driver. Hannah is a doctor. Harvey or Harvard is a banker. And Fernanda, she's an architect. Let's listen to this.
1. Oscar is a teacher.
2. Yoon is an artist.
3. Jane is an engineer.
4. Da-young is a chef.
5. Jim is a taxi driver.
6. Hannah is a doctor.
7. Harvey is a banker.
8. Fernanda is an architect.
Excellent. Now we move to the next thing, which is grammar. Contractions. Native speakers use contractions in speaking and in informal writing. Using contractions will help make your English sound more natural. So that's what contraction does. It helps your English sounds more natural. Be plus not. I am. You say what? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. You are. You are not a doctor. You are not. You are not. He is not a doctor. He's not. He's not a doctor. We are not doctors. We are not doctors. Take care. I didn't use a in plural. We are not doctors. We're not doctors. They are not doctors, full form, and the reduced form, which is the contracted form, they're not doctors. Except for I'm not, the rest have two ways of contractions. The first, you are not. Contraction between the subject you and the verb be. Now take care of that. You are not. You are not. You have two ways of making this contraction. The second way is contraction between are and not, which is verb be and not. You aren't. You aren't. You aren't. He is not. He is not. Contraction between subject and verb be is. He and is. His not. Or she's not. She's not. And now take care of that. He isn't. She isn't. The second way of making a contraction for this. For we're not, the first contraction. And the second contraction, we aren't. We aren't. We aren't. That's the second contraction. For they're, the first contraction, they're not. And then they aren't. They aren't. They aren't. So these are the contractions. Now, indefinite article, we have to look at indefinite article. Jim's a doctor. Pat's an artist. Pat's an artist. We use a before a consonant sound. We use an before a vowel sound. Jim's an artist. Jim's an artist. Or Pat's an artist. Ahmed's an artist. Now, the an comes before the vowel sound a. A is a vowel sound. A, E, O, U, E. All these are vowel sounds. So therefore, we use an as an article before them. All right. While P, right, for example, F, B is a boy, is a girl, is a player, is a football player, for example. All these are used a before the noun, while because the nouns, I use a before the noun because this noun starts with a consonant letter. I use an before the noun because these nouns starts with a vowel letter. For example, an umbrella, an orange. Okay, I'm not supposed to say a orange. I say an orange, an umbrella. Okay, an ophthalmologist. All right, all these I use an because the noun that comes starts with a vowel letter. Hope that is clear. So let's continue. I want you to pause the video and answer these questions. Look at the pictures. Fill in the blank with is or is not. Look at the pictures. See the picture? Here's the picture. You look at this picture again. You can take a screenshot of this picture, pause the video, and then go to the exercise. This is the exercise. Okay, good. Now you can check your answers. Jim is a taxi driver. He is not a doctor. Oscar is a teacher. He is not an architect. Fernanda is an architect. She is not a doctor. Daejeon is not an engineer. He is a chef. Yoon is not a banker. She is an artist. True or false? Pause the video again. Choose 2 false for true and F for false. Still from the picture. Check the picture. Here they are with their names. Okay. And then go back to the exercise. Hannah is a taxi driver. False. Jen is an engineer. Daejeon is an artist. Yoon is not an artist. Harvey is not an architect. So pause the video and answer these questions. Then continue and check your answers. Very good. Now let's check your answers. Now, Let's have this conversation and then call it a day for today.
Hi, Jean. How's life?
Fine. And you?
Great. How are the children?
They're good, but they're not children now. Jim's married. He's an engineer.
Wow, time passes. And what about Jill? How old is she now?
She's 21 and she's a student.
Is she married?
No, she's still single.
All right. This is how we come to the end of today's lesson. God's willing, we will meet in 2B, which is Unit 2B in our next lesson, where we're going to concentrate on listening. Thank you so much for coming. If you're just new, like and subscribe our channel. If you are an active subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing and share with other people. Let them join us and let them learn in our channel. All right. Also, for those who need certificate, they can log into www.muyukaratu.com and then enroll into this course, do all the necessary exercises, and Allah's willing, they can get their certificates at the end of this course. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.